What's up, everybody? You were tuned in to the Cris
And more.
episode 20. Call this episode Old versus New. Um, Hope everybody's having a good Saturday morning. What's going on, fellas? How y'all feeling?
That's about the best, man. How are you?
Good, man. Can't complain. Got my man ShowTime on here again. He gonna give us the weekly picks like he always do.
Yeah.
And picks last week was kind of sus.
boy, come on, man.
Hold on, wait. So, what's all about Justin Fields and everything I said show right up on the TV. Now, it was kind of crazy because Buckets died and then they win by 30. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. A little setup to me, man. It looked like it was a little setup.
Yeah, I low key called that when they announced that. I was like, what do I say they about to go off? So
Yeah. How about them Golden Knights? That's okay. We back.
Nice. What about them aces though?
Oh,
Aces won. Aces whooped that ass.
Yeah.
Did. Smoked them.
Going on.
Yeah, for sure. What's going on, Ma? How you feeling, man?
I'm good, y'all, man. I'm good, man. It's been a good week. My Raiders won. I was surprised about that one for sure. It's cool, man. Excited to get into this conversation.
For sure, brother. Let's go ahead and get it started, fellas. We're gonna do an NFL coaches hot seat meter.
Uh-oh.
We know how we do it, just like last week. 5 being the highest, 1 being the lowest. I'm gonna name off some coaches. You give me where you got them at. We're gonna start off with Brian Daboll.
Brian Daboll. I give him a 1. I know they're having issues right now. I know they look bad, but I think Brian Daboll is a pretty good coach. It was a surprise what they did last year, so that was pretty much a shocker. We all kind of know what Daniel Jones is. You know what I mean? It sucks what they did with Saquon. I think Saquon deserves some bread. He's made that team look a lot better, especially offensively. What they did, but overall, I think as far as the head coach, I don't think he's going anywhere anytime soon.
Go ahead, Showtime.
I say it's like a 1. He ain't going nowhere. Of course they look bad because 90% of their plays goes through Saquon. If Saquon ain't there, having a bad season. But she's really not that good of a quarterback anyway, so you can't put all the blame on the coach. So he's gonna be all right.
Yeah, I agree. I got him at a 1 too. He didn't ask for Daniel Jones to get that contract. The front office put that on Brian Daboll, which was kind of messed up. So he's got to deal with that. I think for one more season. I don't know because they can't really get out of the contract next year. So, but no, I don't think he's going anywhere. Yeah, I'd be surprised if they fire him.
Yeah, the way he threw that tablet on him, boy. He was ready to trade his ass like ASAP, man.
He does.
He was pissed.
He does. All right. Sean Payton.
Go ahead, Show.
My bad. I couldn't wait for this. A high 5. I'll say that right now. So,
at a 5?
Yeah, it's a 5. Because they thought that he was going to come save the day. They felt like, he won a Super Bowl over there in New Orleans. And, yeah, he about to be the game changer. He just coach. He don't play. So, we finna bring him in and now everything finna change. Nah. Still bad. Matter of fact, look even worse than last year. So now it's kind of like Russell got to go and he got to go. And I think it's a high 5.
They can't get rid of Russell.
They're for the clean house, man.
I'm gonna give this a 0, man. They paid Sean Payton way too much money, bro. They paid Sean Payton way too much money. Russell Wilson will be gone. I think if anything, Russell Wilson will be gone. They might just eat. They just might eat the cap because and then the kind of funny part about it is like Russell hasn't really played that bad. Like, you know what I mean? He's played even though I get it, you know what I mean. Like they are behind a lot of in a lot of games, so his numbers are probably a little inflated with that. But I forgot what Sean Payton's contract was, but it's pretty big. So I don't see him going anywhere, at least for the next couple years, man. I think they're going to give him the chance to kind of rebuild it in his own way, in his own vision. He took over a pretty bad team. He need to figure out that defensive coordinator though, because that defense used to be one of the top 3 best defenses, even last year, even how bad they were. But
yeah,
that defense is like pretty much been eviscerated, and it looks like they're having a wholesale right now with all these players becoming available. So I don't know. So we just got, obviously it just seems like they're going to give them the keys to rebuild it and shape it into his own kind of views on how he wants the team to be built.
I'm gonna go with a 1 myself, but Russell Wilson he's gonna be 85 million in dead money.
What
like
was it like this next year? He's 80 or was it 60? I thought it was 60.
No, it's 85 in dead money next year.
That's crazy. He ain't going nowhere.
Then the following year it's 40, and then the following year it's 30.
Do you think Seattle pulled the biggest heist in trade history?
I think Denver, because it was the last before they switched over ownership. Because remember, the new ownership had not came in yet when they had traded for.
That is true. That's true. Yeah.
For Russell Wilson, I think the old ownership pulled the fast one on this new ownership. It was like, man, fuck y'all. You're gonna take our team. We're gonna put y'all in cap hell.
Right.
Because that contract that they gave Russell Wilson is like, golly.
Well, they got taken over by the Walmart family, right? The people that own Walmart.
Yeah,
they got the bread. They got the bread.
They do. But at the same time, sheesh.
They just gonna raise prices.
They didn't even have to give. They didn't even have to give him a contract extension. They could have just. He was already on a contract extension. They could have just kept him. It wasn't like he was gonna show up.
Well, you got to kind of view it in a sense of like a couple years ago, Russell Wilson was viewed in a different type of manner, though. You know what I mean? He was viewed as like a top 7 quarterback at the time. You know what I mean? So it's the same situation with Deshaun Watson right now. Like, honestly, when you ask about it, who has the worse contract, Russell Wilson or Deshaun Watson? It might be Deshaun.
Maybe Russell Wilson.
Think so? Deshaun's is all guaranteed. He got fully guaranteed bread. You know what I mean? And Deshaun ain't look good at all. Like, he had his little moment one game, but for the most part, man, he hasn't really shown out. And he already like not wanting to play games. At this point, he turned into Kawhi in the NFL.
The Browns are still somewhat winning, so it is what it is. All right, Ron Rivera.
Oh, that's a 5. That's a 5, bro. He was already in a hard place as it is. He would really need to show out this year for him to be able to keep his job. But I think with the new ownership, they want a new sense of direction. I'm sure they want to hire their own guy. They're going to make big splashes. I think it's an easy 5. I don't think if he lasts a year, he'll be gone. But I'll be surprised if he's there by like week 14.
Yeah, I got it at a 5 too. If they lose again like they lost last week to the Bears, I think
that was pretty embarrassing. Yeah,
and then Magic Johnson coming out and saying what he said on Twitter. I think he's over it with Ron Rivera. Because mind you, this ain't the ownership that hired him. This is new ownership, so they can wash their hands with this dude and move forward as Eric Bieniemy as the interim coach. So. Go ahead, ShowTime.
Yeah, it's a 1. Ron Rivera ain't going nowhere.
Shit.
He is not going nowhere. He gonna be all right. That last loss to the Bears, like I said, that was a fluke because of Buckets. But I mean, before that, they have been winning. So that was a bad loss to take coming from the Bears after they 10 in a row or some crazy number. But all right, he gonna be all right.
All right. Kevin O'Connell.
Who is this? The Vikings coach?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna give him a 3. I don't think he's like in danger, but this is a bad year. He did have a good year last year. You could tell they're probably gonna this is probably Kirk Cousins last year. I wouldn't be surprised if he got shipped out before the trade deadline. Obviously, you just got the reports of Justin Jefferson. He's gonna miss the next 4 weeks with the hamstring injury. That's gonna hurt my fantasy and that team for sure. So yeah, I give it about a 2.5 to 3. I think he'll be fine overall, but next year he's gonna have to do something.
What you got, Showtime?
He like get a 3.75. Like right now, it's in between. He got to go or the quarterback got to go. You know, it's they can't mesh well. You know, at one time that they was doing pretty decent. Now it's just getting to the point to where some ain't working right. The Kool-Aid and the sugar ain't mixing no more. So one of them got to go. So we don't know if it's going to be O'Connell or if it's going to be. I'm ready for the quarterback to go anyway, but it's in between. Somebody got to go, and once one of them go, then they can work on fixing whatever the problem is. But I can't say which one is going to leave yet. We'll know by the end of the season, though.
I'm gonna say a 3.5. I think he's right there to me. He's like lukewarm. I wouldn't be surprised if they give him a chance to see what he could do with a young quarterback. Now, what we'll be telling is what Justin Jefferson wants to do, because they already offered him a big contract, they said, and he turned that shit down because he was like, I want to see what y'all gonna do. So at quarterback. So that will be interesting. But I do think they'll give Kevin O'Connell a chance to go with a quarterback of his choosing in the draft, so somebody he can mold and possibly mold for the future for the Vikings or whatever. So we'll see, But I got it at 3.5, and the Vikings they ain't doing nothing but what they did last year. They're just losing now,
pretty much.
Most of their scores was 1 point. They all won their games by 1 score. They just now they're losing them by 1 score.
Right, yeah.
So now just whatever they was doing last year is biting them in the ass now.
So what it is. So let me ask you before we move on to the next coach. Like I think you brought up a great point with the Justin Jefferson thing. Obviously, like if Kirk Cousins is there, I potentially could see Justin Jefferson not wanting to stay in Minnesota. Like, what teams would you like to see if that were to come? What teams would you like to see Justin Jefferson be a part of? I'm sure you want him on your Chiefs. I'm sure you want him on your Chiefs, even though I don't think the Chiefs would pay him though. But
I'm being realistic here. They ain't gonna pay that man. Yeah, they ain't gonna pay that man.
Where could you see Justin Jefferson go?
Damn. I'm trying to think of a young quarterback who needs.
I think the Texans would be great.
Yeah,
the Texans would be amazing. You know, I know they got like Tank Dell and all that, but they ain't Justin Jefferson.
But they got cap space to pay him. I'm trying to think all the teams that got the cap space to pay him. So they got cap space to pay him. The Giants have cap space to pay him.
Giants, yeah. If we get rid of DeMonte, I would love to see him on the Raiders too. You know what I mean? Depending if we can get a young quarterback.
But I don't think Justin Jefferson want to play for the Giants. He's going to have I think he would have input on where he would want to go.
I think the Titans. I can see him going to the Titans.
He don't want to play with Malik Willis or Will Levis.
Because you see the Panthers. Like the Panthers are looking for a number one. Like Justin Jefferson would fit that.
Possibly.
Or maybe Arizona. You know what I mean? Depending if
it depends on their quarterback situation.
Yeah. I can honestly see the Cowboys, because I've been seeing some stuff about CD Lamb where it don't look too promising for him. You know what I mean? Especially some of the things that Jerry Jones has been saying.
Yeah,
he don't even think he a number one at this point.
Wow, yeah. Jerry Jones always want to point the finger, man.
Yeah. We'll see. I don't know. Next up, yo boy, Maul, Josh McDaniels.
That is a hot 5 + 5 + 5, boy. Get that boy out of there, boy. He need to be fired. If any of y'all say anything below a 5, I might come through through them screens, bro.
You better come to
Choke
the
y'all out.
screen. You better come to the screen.
It's a
'Cause
5.
I got a 3 because I don't trust Mike Davis to fire the man. I don't trust him. He gonna keep him.
He should be fired though, man. Y'all, we can all agree to this, right? This man
No,
should be
it
fired. Though,
should
right?
be a 5. But
Yeah.
does Mark Davis think it's a 5? That's what I'm going off of. And I don't think he thinks that. That's his boy.
Who knows what goes on underneath that hairstyle, bro? Who knows?
He don't. He loves Josh. You can tell Josh, do whatever you want to do. Just go down.
Exactly.
We're getting paid.
Bro, he didn't even want to fire Gruden. He barely wanted to fire him. They made him fire. Hey, you got to fire him. He was, even in his letter, he wrote a little thing, a quote he wrote. He really didn't want to fire that man. Mm-hmm. He was like, they made me do this.
See, man, this is like the shit y'all be saying. This is why I need fucking therapy, dog. This is why I need to go talk to somebody, bro. Because this shit is some bullshit, bro. This is depressing. You know how depressing this is. You know what I mean? I would love to have Mike Tomlin. I would love to know what that feels like. Even though I get it, man, y'all struggling, but I still would love to know what it feels like to have Mike Tomlin, Andy Reid. I would love to know what it felt like to have Patrick Mahomes throwing it to Travis Kelce in the Raider jersey. I would love to know what that feels. What does that feel like, Chris? What does that feel like, man? When you see Patrick Mahomes run out on that field with them colors, what does that feel like?
It's a beautiful feeling, man.
Yeah, I'll never know.
Because all the pain, but it's all the pain and heartache, you know what I'm saying, that I had to endure before we got to this point.
Bro, I feel like I've been enduring more than you.
Years of the Steelers haunting our dreams.
Right, yeah, I was about to say, we always been winners, so I really don't know about losing until as of recently, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all.
So imagine I've been going through this since 2000.
Oh,
and we got cheated out of that one. We should have won the Super Bowl that one.
Yeah,
man, this is depressing, dog.
The Tuck rule.
This is why I got my Lakers, bro. This is why I got my Lakers, man.
All right. Okay, we're gonna say that for basketball.
Oh, we can go, bro. We'll say that. Go ahead, bro. My bad, Chris. Go ahead.
We'll get Robert Saleh.
This one's interesting. Like, I don't think it's his fault. Obviously, with the whole Aaron Rodgers thing, it's not his fault. But at the same time, I feel like it's something with him that just, I don't know. It's kind of hard. I'm gonna give it a 3. It's in between to me. It could go either way. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if they kept him. I wouldn't be surprised if they fired him. They've been playing hard for him, so it's not like he lost the team. Like, they're still playing hard. They're still fighting. Zach Wilson looks like he's looks at least somewhat decent and respectable. So yeah, it's a 3. It's kind of like it could go either way. It's like a seesaw.
I got 2.5, like you said, the Aaron Rodgers situation in his fault. He didn't expect Aaron Rodgers to bust his leg in, the 4th play. So that's just a unfortunate, luck. Just kicked his ass on that one. And my rule of thumb when it comes to certain coaches is whatever your expertise is, your expertise better be playing good. And hey, that defense is still really, really good. So his side of the ball is still one of the best in the league. So
yeah, they're still playing hard for him.
And
that
says
a lot
hard
too.
for him. It's just
that says a lot.
Yeah, and I give him credit. He doesn't. Everybody was trying to tell him leave Zach Wilson. He still puts his confidence in Zach Wilson. So whether it be a good thing or a bad thing, but he still puts his confidence in his young quarterback. He doesn't try to, take his confidence away from him. So I give him that. Go ahead, ShowTime.
Yeah, I give it a 2. He ain't going nowhere. I was super unfortunate as a Hall of Fame quarterback go out, with a bad Achilles injury or something, and you expect most definitely. So you don't even get a chance to see him throw one touchdown, not one interception, not one first down, nothing. So I got to give him a chance to play with a winning quarterback first before we're talking about putting him in a hot seat, getting him up out of there.
Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Mhm.
Last but not least. No, no, no. Hold on. We got two more. We're gonna go with Matt Eberflus.
That's
That's
the
the Bears
Chicago.
coach.
That's the Bears coach, huh?
Yeah, yeah.
The I give that a solid 5, man. He's been terrible. Like his record is like I think below 300. I think. I know they've been playing hard with Justin Fields and all that, but um, it kind of looks like, in a sense that they look like they could potentially have 2 top 3 picks. And if they get 2 top 3 picks, I could see them being like, yo, let's just clean slate with the head coach. Let's try to trade Justin Fields, and let's just start over. You know what I mean? So I give it a 5.
Yeah, I got it at a 5 too. Um, mind you, this isn't the GM's coach that he picked. You know what I'm saying? So I could see it to where he want to clean house too and get his own head coach. Uh, this coaching staff, we've talked about it. I'm not a fan of it. Yeah, the last, I guess, past 2 weeks, the offense has looked a little bit better. But other than that, yeah, I'm not. I still don't think they're a good team, so I can see him out of here.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Uh, well, Showtime gonna go with a 5. I see breaking news as of tomorrow, all down
This man said tomorrow.
fired. It's over with because now we see, as what I was telling you, not. I mean, if you give Fields any type of good position, he's gonna throw 4 touchdowns. You know what I'm saying? 300 passing yards, which was what I was telling y'all. It's not him. You know what I'm saying? They just put him in a bad system. You know,
Right.
watched him play in with the Ohio State, so he a good quarterback, but you can't put him in bad positions, bad running back, no good receivers, coach doing bad play, offensive coordinator calling bad, just everything around you was bad. So he got a chance to be himself and he go out there and show out. So that coach got to go. You know,
Yeah,
all
I think. I don't think it's. I mean, DJ Moore is pretty good. I don't think DJ Moore is a bad receiver. You know, yeah, I'm just
is,
saying.
is he a one though?
Huh?
Yeah,
Yeah,
he had
DJ
number.
Moore.
He had
DJ
number
Moore is
one.
a
He,
one
he
one,
got number
bro.
one talent. He got number one
Yeah,
talent for
he's a
sure.
number one.
And Cole Komet
He's,
is actually pretty nice too, man. He's a nice tight end too.
and I like Darnell Mooney. I like
Yeah,
Mooney's a good
Darnell
number
Mooney's too.
two. I think
Yeah,
he's a good number two. I just think it's coaching. I think it's coaching that's affected all of this.
scheming is bad too.
Yeah, I just think it's coaching affecting all of them. No, DJ Moore is the number one for sure. I wish I had DJ Moore right now.
You know what? They got rid of uh,
Claypool.
Claypool. Yeah,
Claypool trash though.
that's why we
Hey,
got.
yeah, he didn't want to play for the Bears.
Or yeah, now he got traded to the Dolphins, right?
Dolphins, and they trying to make him a tight end now. So
Actually, I'm not mad at that move though. Like if he buys in, like he got the body for it, man. He could be like a Darren Waller type, probably better version of that if he just get his head together.
yeah, we'll see. And last but not least, 6-time winning Super Bowl champion,
Yeah. That's all.
Bill Belichick.
Go ahead, show. You got the smile on your face. You look like you got something to say.
Get his ass up out of there. Yeah. We probably give you a nice severance package on your way out. We appreciate it. Time to go.
And severance package, dog.
Yeah. We're gonna look out for you. You know what I'm saying? You did Boston right, but it's time. Everybody, wore out your welcome. Yeah, it's time to head on. Yeah. Worst loss ever. You didn't even score. Okay. Boy, Tom Brady is sitting back laughing. Yeah, he is. It's over with. It's over with. It's time to get him up. It's a 10. It's not even a 5. It's a 10. Go.
Give him the key to the city and dip out, huh? That's pretty much what it is, huh?
Yeah, Kraft gonna look out for you for sure. But yeah, you got to go. Wore out your welcome.
I've always said, man, like, I respect Bill Belichick in the sense of just, his accomplishments and all that, but I think he kind of overrated, man. Me and you talked about it, Chris, like on the episode earlier this week, man. He's an under 500 head coach, man, without Tom Brady.
72 and 79 without Tom Brady.
Without Tom Brady, man. So I'm gonna give it a 3.5. You know, the relationship between Robert Kraft and Bill Belichick is still there. I get it; they have some kind of friction. I assume they do from little stories I hear, but it's still gonna be kind of hard to let go of Bill Belichick just with what he represents and how much people appreciate Bill Belichick for what he did. So I give it a 3.5. I wouldn't be surprised if they got rid of him.
My head says 5, but my heart says still 1 because Robert Kraft is scared shitless of that man. I think he's scared as fuck of Bill Belichick, and he is scared to fire that man. Now what I can see happening is this: he brings him in the office and he says, "Yo, Bill, look, we love you. You're a great coach, but I'm gonna take your GM status away from you. We're gonna bring in some people in here that are a little bit more younger with the times, whatever, who can, scout a little bit better. You can still be the coach, but GM, no more." And then Bill Belichick said, "Well, shit, if you ain't gonna let me be the GM, I'm out."
Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm gonna ask you this. I'm gonna ask y'all this. What do you think is more likely, him to get fired or him to want to leave and maybe go somewhere else? Like maybe a San Diego, LA Chargers, or like somewhere else.
No, he done. If he leave, he done.
Yeah, I think if he leaves, he's done. I don't think he wants to coach anywhere else.
I still think he wants that Don Shula record. I think he ain't retiring until he gets that Don Shula record. He's right there. Like he wants that record.
I hear you. It would have to be a great situation for him to leave.
I think look, I think if the LA Chargers become available, I would not be surprised if he was willing to go and coach Justin Herbert. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, I can see that. But still.
Nice change of scenery too in LA compared to like Boston.
He needs to let go of the GM stuff.
He gonna be talking on
he's terrible.
Morning shows. It's over with.
He don't even talk in the interviews. Nobody want to listen to that man.
Yeah, he gonna finally have something to say.
You know what? Bill Belichick, when he's not like in those like the media rooms when they do the games, when he's like talking like this, but when he's just off the cuff and they just talking, he actually is upbeat and talks regular.
No, I've seen him where I think somebody asked him about a certain play type or whatever. He literally talked for like 10 minutes about it. I think it was about either the long snapper or something like that, just with that particular position. And he went on for 10 minutes. He's very insightful. I'm not saying he's a dumb coach. He's a very smart head coach.
No, I hear what you're saying.
But I just don't think he has the personality. Like he ain't no like Shannon Sharp or something. He ain't no like fucking like Bill Cowher or fucking Jimmy Johnson. Like
I can see him having a segment where they talk, "Hey Bill, what do you think?" Oh, blah 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 blah. And he get to talking about football or whatever.
Hey, well, Bill, if you ever see this, man, come on the pod, bro. Talk to us. Well, welcome.
Yeah, but yeah. All right, fellas. That was pretty good right there. I like that.
Yeah.
All right, man. So this was brought to my attention by Mom. Old heads versus young boys debate.
Yeah.
Now this has been going on since the test of times, man. Like even since we was kids, when we was young boys, and we was getting into it with the old heads, and they was talking about our music, the basketball players that we like. Oh, they don't play football like they used to. Blah 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 blah. Fast forward it, I'm 40. ShowTime, he up there with me. You know what I'm saying? You ain't too far away, Mom. The young cats would consider us old heads. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Once they start calling you sir,
right?
You an old head.
Right. If they call you OG, you're old.
You're old head. So,
you old head.
And at the end of the day, I wish that we could have got a young cat on here, but whatever. But still, what is your guys' thoughts when it comes to old heads versus young boys?
Go ahead, Show. I'll let you go first.
I be on that 2K heavy, right? And I don't mind dropping people off, whether they're young or old. My play style is like an old head, so they right on. Oh, you an old head? Absolutely right, because the old heads did everything the right way. If you do it right the first time, you don't have to worry about doing it again. Old heads for the win. That's
old heads. Look, man. I brought it up based on the sense of I know everybody's been the hot topic has obviously been the Drake album For All the Dogs, and then pretty much the whole thing with Joe and Drake, going back and forth. Where it's kind of like pretty much in a sense of like, especially within music, that the younger heads are pretty much the more important facilitator with music than the old heads are. You know what I'm saying? And I was going in the sense of like, if you guys are familiar, I'm sure Cris is very familiar. I don't know. I'm not sure it's ShowTime. I don't know if you're very familiar with the whole situation with the Drake and Joe Budden thing. I kind of want to know your opinion about the sense of like, do you think the young heads, as far as like, especially within the music genre, are they're an important piece, but do you think it's so important for the young heads to have the much more voice and much more, I guess, presence in it, that it alleviates the old heads, and that the old heads shouldn't be considered as far as like how music is made and stuff like that? Like, I want to get your guys' opinions about that.
Good, so.
I mean, the way I'm feeling is old heads is really what started this. So, somebody's got to give you a shout out to the old heads. But these youngsters, these new cats. One, to me, I feel like they don't know how to rap, and they really don't be rapping about nothing.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, they just not giving their props out to the old heads, the people that came before them. And so I don't know if y'all remember from last year or 2 years ago, when our boy from Clips had the beef with
Pusha.
Yeah, that's what that old head 80. This is just what it is. Like, we really out here. We've been doing this. You know what I'm saying? Like, that wasn't no surprise to me or nobody else. Let Drake do his his love songs and sing and dance and all that. But when it comes to this real rap, it's for the old heads. And the youngsters want to dance on the track. So that's how I feel.
Here's my thing with the music nowadays, as far as the young folks go, and I've talked to you about this, Mon. You know how I feel about certain when it comes to music. You know what I'm saying? But the problem with the music nowadays is there's no soul in it. To me, it's just like these kids just go in there and they just doing something. Like, it's not. I'm not saying they all don't have a passion for music, but I don't think it's the passion for it is not, oh, I want to spread a message. I want to give my story. Like the rappers we grew up on, they wanted to give a story. They wanted to talk about whatever they came up on, whether it be Snoop, whether it be Lil Wayne, whether it be Jay-Z, whether whoever. They had a story to tell. I'm not saying that we didn't have bullshit rap that we listened to. Of course we had bullshit rap. We had dudes that didn't say a fucking word, but I don't know, it was just a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? Whereas in this shit, it's bullshit rap, and they ain't even sounding good doing bullshit rap. Like, at least when we had like the bullshit rappers, like I ain't trying to name no names, but like the 95 Souths and the Lukes and all them, they weren't really saying that. They was just telling their bitches to shake their ass. That's what they was telling them.
Yeah, facts. Yeah.
But it sounded good, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever, This stuff nowadays is just like they just go in the booth and say whatever is on top of their head, and it's just like nobody's in, and then they don't have nobody around them to say, nah, that ain't it, bro. Like, you really gonna put this out like today? Like, this is your single? Like, nah.
Put it on TikTok, dance to it, man.
And then the kids eat it up. They like it.
So where do y'all think the dumb down started at, as far as like with music, like especially with hip hop? Like, where do you think the dumbed downness of, like, because obviously you kind of seen, to me personally, I feel like I've seen like the de-evolution of hip hop, to me, in a sense of like lyrical storytelling, kind of like just in the sense of like you go from like the Nas to Jay-Z's to the Ludacris to the Bone Crushers to the franchise boys to now we getting like the Lil Uzis to the Yeats to all this type of stuff. You know what I mean? So I'm trying to ask y'all, like, where do y'all think this kind of like started from? And then
Honestly,
like where do y'all honestly see? I know we're kind of getting off the old head young boys debate, but in the sense of like, where do y'all see hip hop going? You know what I mean? Especially with like the younger generation coming about with this. Like, do you like there are young cats out there that do rap. There are cats out there, but it just doesn't get obviously polarized and commercialized like it used to be. You know what I mean? Do you think we could ever get back to that point where like the real hip hop is really starting to get back to being commercialized?
No, that's out.
You think it's out?
Yeah, that's out. But
it
I'm
would take. Go ahead. No, go ahead.
I didn't mean to cut you off, sir, but
No, you good.
we old now. So you know what I'm saying? We bought CDs, we trying to do the streams and all that stuff now. It's a different era. So
Yeah.
the back is that's out. You know what I'm saying? So these youngsters really gonna take over and they really
Mhm.
care about music. You know,
Mm-hmm.
they want to do TikTok dance. And where the change was Soldier Boy. Soldier Boy was
Just about
started
to say that.
and then it followed up with the now you
Hmm.
got TikTok rappers, and then you got
Hmm.
uh, people that play football, people who play basketball want to rap. You know, Roy Jones was trying to rap. You know what I'm saying? So it all started with Soldier Boy, and it just fell ever since then.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know, even the ones that they say lyrical, you know what I'm saying, not even out there like that. Like Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick come out, you know what I'm saying, and all the old heads is really supporting them. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
You got some youngsters that's trying to support, but not really. They want to go
Right.
talk dance. It's just
Hmm.
here now. And we're not going to be able to get that back. You know what I'm saying? By the time it's time to get that back, we're going to be up out of here, passed on.
And then the difference is that nowadays there's no more A&Rs that do artist development no more. Artist development has been gone for a minute now. Like back
Mm-hmm.
when we was growing up, you had a Irv guy. Say what you want about Irv Gotti, but he did a lot of artist development. There was guys that they put on the roster, Ja Rule, DMX. They just weren't ready yet, so they would put them trial by error. Like you go in the booth like every day, you just record it until we get that right sound.
Right.
And they don't do that no more. It's just like they just see a kid on the side of the street and he raps some stupid shit. Oh, we need to sign him because he got 50 million followers, you know what I'm saying, on
Mm-hmm.
TikTok. So
Mm-hmm.
we're gonna sign him to a deal. You knew the game was over when they signed Hide Your Kids, Hide Your Wife to a record deal. Like, why? He wasn't even
Yeah.
one to rap, and the white boys is the one that put that together.
Mm-hmm.
Like he didn't rap. They just took his clip and and just like did some shit to it. And they signed him to a deal.
Mm-hmm.
Like that type of shit. So that's where the game went wrong. And also you can put some of that on social media and the internet.
Mm-hmm.
Access.
A
We
lot of
have we have too much access. Do you remember when the days when shit was exclusive?
Right.
when
When
that
music was exclusive, like everything was exclusive. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we dropping that new 50 Cent in 5 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
What? New
Mm-hmm.
50? Oh, that new Nas is dropping right now in about 5 minutes. Because we couldn't get it.
Right.
You probably can get it in New York. You probably
Mm-hmm.
get it in LA. But here in Vegas, shit. We
Yeah.
was late with music. You know what I'm saying? So a lot of that shit is exclusive. All the stuff, all the news that you heard in the hip hop circles, you had to read it in the double XL. You had to read it in the Source magazine. You couldn't just get on your computer and Google it, or you couldn't get on your Twitter, X, whatever timeline, and it's 50 million publications telling you, oh, such and such did this last night.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, what's your name's in the booth? He said he's dropping an album tonight.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You wouldn't like nothing is exclusive. Everything gets leaked. You know what I'm saying? So there's and then everything is so trendy. It's like everybody's doing one sound. There's nobody who's like, oh, you know what? They're doing that over here. We're gonna do this over here. Well, I'm from Atlanta, so I don't want to sound like I'm from LA. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm from New York. I'm not trying to do drill music and sound like I'm from Chicago.
Right.
Like New York sounded like New York. You knew East Coast rappers, you knew West Coast rappers, you knew down south, you knew Midwest rappers. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Everybody had their own separate region and style, and even if you didn't like it, you respected it because it had their sound. It sounded like the South. It sounded like West Coast. Nowadays, you hear a motherfucker nowadays, and he's like, "Oh, he ain't from the South. He from New York." What?
Yeah. Right.
Fact.
Nah, I get it. You know what I'm saying?
So
Yeah.
and
I was
I'm look,
just
I'm not trying to not, you know what I'm saying? It's it has its pros and its cons. I'm yes, it's easier for artists nowadays if they want to if they truly want to be an artist. Like I'm talking about the ones that really love making music, it's easier for them to, you know, get on here and make music and you got so much apps and stuff that you can record yourself and you can make beats like that. You don't need to have musical talent. You can tap a keyboard nowadays and put some sounds together and make your own beats nowadays. You don't have to
mhm.
be Dr. Dre with the keyboards and all that stuff nowadays. So that, I mean, to a certain extent, there's pros and cons in every era. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
But back to the old head, young stuff. It's just with this younger generation, they have so much access, so
Yeah.
much, everything. They don't know what a world is like without access. We do.
Yeah, no, I get it, man. Like the way we used to get our information was completely different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like getting AOL was a blessing. You know what I mean? Like
bro.
not everybody had a AOL connection. You know what I'm
The
saying?
chat
So
rooms, like, come
nah,
on,
yeah, for
man.
real, for real. So
Dial.
uh
The dial up, the with the 50 hours of AOL, man. You was
hell
happy
yeah,
to have that.
man. You know what I mean? So like everything is evolutionized with it. You
Yeah,
know what I'm saying? Like it will always be a heavy rotation. It's just gonna be a circle. Like you know what I mean? With old heads, young heads, the motherfuckers that are calling us old, they gonna be the next up with being called old heads, and it'll just be a whole another new trend that they don't understand. That these new young cats that are like 15, 16 years old, they gonna build up, and it's just always a cycle. So.
well, since we right here, let's go ahead and talk about this then. Juicy J got on X, Twitter, whatever, and said hip hop sales are down 40% this year.
Mhm.
And this is the worst year in hip hop, which I agree because me and you talk about them all the time. Like, there's not been like no memorable albums, not one hit song, and then the hit songs are terrible.
Yeah, yeah, no, I like
They said, listen, hold on, let me read these stats to you.
go for it.
Little Uzi Vert, Pink Tape was the first number one rap album this year in July.
Yeah, I think Drake
Uh,
has the only other one, right?
well, now he does,
Yeah.
but I mean, I think these were the numbers before the Drake album.
Hmm.
And Doja Cat had the number one song
No, yeah,
in September that
yeah.
paint the town red. And
Hmm.
then they said market shares in hip hop has dropped 26% from the 28% that it was last year.
Yeah. I think there's a lot of combinations to that. I think in the sense of like, we have lost a lot of really good young artists that were supposed to be young and coming up, or that they were ready to blow. Like, you know what I'm
Mm,
saying? Like, the XS Tentacions, the Nipsey Hussle.
mm,
Now you got Tory Lanez. Tory Lanez was killing it. Now he's in jail for the next like 10 years. We've lost a lot of really talented people. Mac Miller was killing it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
mm,
so we lost a lot of intelligent minds within music that were, I think, were great. You know what I mean?
mm,
And then obviously, as we just touched on it on the last topic, you said it, Chris. Like at the end of the day, you got a lot of cats that sound very similar. You know what I
mhm,
mean? It sounds very regurgitated in the sense of like a lot of people sound the same. And then on top of that, you're not getting quality product. You're not getting quality music. Even with the mumble rap sense, you're not getting quality mumble rap music. You know what I mean? Like you're just not getting that stuff like that. Like even with some of our bigger artists, like like Drake, you know what I mean? In the sense of I hate to keep bringing him up, but he's dropped a lot in the last 2 years, 3 years, you know what I mean? I think he's dropped I think almost 5 albums in the sense of 2-3 years. So I think everybody's trying to play this views game, click game, as far as with streaming and all that type of stuff like that. I think that has a lot to do with it. I think a lot of people just want to keep staying relevant because you can get lost because there's just so much stuff that keeps coming out. I think people have a lot of short attention spans. So now it's just instead of you still have cats that take their time where they take 2 years off and they'll come back that 3rd, 4th year and drop some stuff. That seems kind of refreshing. There are artists out there that I think that are really dope. You know what I mean? But in a sense, the main ones that keep getting thrown in our faces are I said, the Lil Uzi Vert Pink Tape. I wasn't a fan. I really wasn't a big fan. This Drake album, it's a good album, but I don't think it's a very memorable album. I thought Killer Mike's album was pretty good. I was a big fan of Reason's album. I thought Reason's album was pretty good. Porches, I thought that was pretty good. I was a big fan of Gunna. I thought his album was pretty nice. I know you were kind of indifferent on that. I know you're not really a big Gunna fan, but I really enjoyed it. But overall, in a sense, it's just music in its own it just hasn't been really appealing to me. You know what I mean? I think R&B has been doing really well. But as far as hip hop in itself, man, it just sounds really, it feels really stagnant right now. It doesn't feel really inspired music at this point. It feels like a lot of TikTok-y, as you said, kind of Showtime. It feels like a lot of TikTok-y type of songs where they want something to just they're looking for them one-hit wonders way too much. You know what I mean? There's not too many people that are trying to build a nice collection of songs to build an album. You know what I mean? It feels kind of a whole bunch of EPs getting dropped, or I have a whole bunch of Lucy's that I didn't use on my last album. Let me drop it and give it to y'all type of stuff. I might add a lyric or two. I might ask somebody to come on and some shit, and then it'll just get dropped. You know what I mean? It sounds like motherfuckers will write a lyric and then don't revisit it to make it sound better or make it better or try to get the best out of that fucking song. You know what I mean? It's just whatever they write on paper, they'll fuck with it and then just leave it alone. You know what I'm saying? And then on top of that, you know, there were reports. I don't know what episode we talked about it on, but in a sense of I feel like a lot of labels aren't really looking for hip hop artists right now. You know what I mean? They're looking for West Indie African artists or Latin music artists. I think those are the bigger artists at this point right now. You know what I mean? With the, Bad Bunnies, the Karol G's, the
Tim's.
Yeah, Burner Boys, the Tims, you know what I mean? They're making the quality song. I don't listen to a lot of music stuff, but I fuck with Burner Boy. I fuck with Wizkid and Tim's. I think R&B is in a really good space. I think R&B is in an amazing space right now. I think there's so much talent out there, and I think there's been so many quality albums as far as with R&B. But I love hip hop, man. You know what I mean? I think the next album I'm really excited for is probably J. Cole. I think I'm excited for Schoolboy Q. I think Offset comes out this week, so I'm excited to hear that. Hopefully, it seems like he was pretty inspired. I saw he did his Funk Master Flex freestyle. I thought that was pretty fire. I don't know if you saw that, Chris. That shit was pretty fire. I'll give it a shot, man. But overall, man, it's been really disappointing this year, man. It's been really, really disappointing.
Go ahead, Shaw.
I appreciate it. So I'm gonna tell you the reason why I was down. My pussy's pink, excuse my language. My booty hole is brown. And men is not buying that shit, excuse my language. But
no, you're right.
I mean, we just not into that. You know what I'm saying? If the girls want to purchase that, they not. They finna go get their eyelashes done, nails done, and toes done. So it's gonna continue to be this way as long as all these female artists is talking about they got this WAP and where you can put wherever. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna keep being this way. So as he just said that, all these men albums ain't doing good. So what you hear on the radio, female album after female song after female, and so men just not buying that. Most came from men like Double XL, the magazine. You know what I'm saying? We used to go out there and buy magazines. You know what I'm saying? So same thing with CDs and DVDs. You know what I'm saying? Streams, all that. We are the purchasers, and we
Mhm.
purchase that. You know what I'm saying? We would love to do whatever to you, but we're not going to purchase that and listen to you talk about your booty hole and everything else. That's out,
Yeah.
and keep being this way.
Mhm.
As long as they on top like that.
Mhm.
Yeah, it is. It's not. The music is not relatable no more, and uh, it's a lot of ratchet city girl prostitution music out there,
Facts.
um, and it just seems like every girl just tries to outdo the next girl with the most outlandish shit I'm gonna say on this record. You know what I'm saying? Like, and then they just the representation, that they send into, I have two daughters. You know what I'm saying? Show has one. You know what I'm saying? And I thank God my girls don't really listen to that type of music, but you
Right.
know what I'm saying? There are little girls out there that do listen to that music. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
And that is the representation that they see. When we was coming up, you know what I'm saying? We had the Queen Latifah. I mean, y'all know we had the little Kims, and you know what I'm saying? She was doing her thing. But we also had MC Light. We also had Queen Latifah. You know what I'm saying? We also had females who spit positive messages and wasn't, talking about their bodies and all that stuff.
Lil Mo,
Um, Huh?
Lil Mo.
Yeah, like there was women out there that was putting out positive messages. Nowadays, like there are some, but she don't drop as much, and that's Raspity. She's dope, but she don't drop a lot. So it's like she doesn't get headlines like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
There are females out there that do spit bars, but they don't get headlines like that because they're not talking about what a Sexy Red or a Ice Spice or a Cardi or any of these girls. Even Lotto had to
Nicki.
switch her. Even Lotto had to switch her stuff up a little bit. Before
Mhm.
Lotto came out, she was hardcore, like just spitting bars. Now she had to
Not
switch it
Lotto.
up and
Lotto's
put.
nice. Yeah. Mhm.
No, Lotto can rap. It's just that she just started putting out. She had to switch it up for the labels. Labels probably told her, you want to sell records, you got to get with the times. And the
Mhm.
times right now is city girl music, ratchet music, drill music. That's what sells right now. Unless you're Drake. Unless you're Drake, it's ratchet music, city girl music, or drill music.
Yeah. It's
And
just
that's what's selling.
yeah, it's just everything's too similar. You know what I mean? As I said before, man, like Luda didn't sound like Snoop. Snoop didn't sound like Dre. Dre
Hmm.
didn't sound like Kendrick. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it's just too many people that sound too similar. And then on top of that, I don't understand the streaming thing. I don't know how numbers have affected with the streaming thing.
Nobody
It's not
does.
like I don't
Nobody.
understand it. So it's just like you don't purchase CDs no more. No one purchases a CD no more. No one buys anything off iTunes because you got Apple Music. You know what I mean? You paid a monthly subscription to get pretty much iTunes. You get the whole catalog of what iTunes will provide you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I don't. Maybe that might have something to do with it. As I said,
Yeah.
I'm not going to sit here and act like I'm the most intelligent person within the music industry. Never been in the music industry. I do not know. I would love to get somebody on here so they can like explain it more to us and to everybody else, like maybe why the sales have been down, besides the material of music. I'm sure there's more layers to the situation. But at the end of the day, there needs to be more creativity within hip hop. There needs to be more original sounds in hip hop. People need to stop copying people. People need to stop copying and pasting stuff. Like, we need originality, man. I miss the days when it was like you had your Outcast. You want to be in the Outcast mode, cool. Then if you want to get in your Cameron flavor, you got your Cameron shit. You want your J shit, cool. You got your Ye shit, cool. You got your fucking like some gangster shit, like DJ Quick or Ice Cube or whatever the fuck. You
Mhm.
got that shit. You know what I mean? You had cats that sound West Coast. You got cats that sound like Atlanta. As you said, the New York cats sound like the Houston motherfuckers. The Houston motherfuckers sound like the Memphis motherfuckers. The Memphis motherfuckers sound like the
Mhm.
Miami You know what I mean? So it's just like, bro, like we need some differential sounds. Everything sounds too similar. So it's like, what am I getting? You know what I mean? What am I getting? So
Well, I
I'll
mean, I think you said it. I mean, I don't think, yeah, we're not. I mean, I feel like, I'm pretty knowledgeable when it comes to the music business, but
yeah,
I mean, it's right there in front of our faces. We saying it right now. Why the sales are down? It's because the consumer is tired of the bullshit, man.
yeah, yeah,
The
no, yeah.
consumer is and I agree with D to a certain extent as far as men, but I think women too.
Yeah.
These women nowadays, not all these women want to hear Ice Spice. I see it on my timeline all the time. They don't want to hear that shit.
No, yeah.
They want to
Nah.
hear some lyrics.
Yeah. Nah, facts. And it also comes back to young head, old head to me, because in a sense,
Yeah.
it's like you got all these young heads saying, like, you know, they're the ones that kind of run music in a sense because of, you know, they're the young people. But in a sense, it's like y'all not buying the music. Y'all telling me Yeet is the best, greatest thing to come out since fucking like Yay. But this motherfucker is having 50,000 sales. But it'd be the old cats that y'all say are the old heads, like the Kendricks, the J. Coles, the Drakes. They're the only ones putting up the 400s. That's not counting like the Bad Bunnies, the Taylor Swifts, or whatever. You know what I mean? I think I low key Beyonce. You know what I mean? I'm not like I low key think if Justin Bieber drops some shit, I think he would probably do like 300, 400 because no one's heard anything from him. I think once Usher drops, I think I see Usher maybe doing like 150 or something like that, maybe 200. You know, it might be more because he's doing the Super Bowl, so he might be able to hit the 3. He might be able to hit the 4. I don't know. The last couple songs he's put out has been great. So, so these young heads need to be like, they need to look in the mirror and be like, like, bro, y'all ain't doing nothing to help out music.
Yeah, I always have a rule. If you're a gimmick, if you're really gimmicky, you're not gonna last long. You can have a good summer. You may squeeze out the second summer.
Yeah.
Because the problem is that the first album is always their best album because it's the sound. Oh, I like this sound. Then the second album comes around and the people still want that sound. They don't want you to switch it up.
Yeah.
I need another of this single. I need another one of these songs. And you can't do that. Now you can't duplicate that. Then you try to find that and you try to make another one of that and it sounds manufactured now. It don't even sound like, you know what I'm saying? It don't sound like you went in the studio and was like, oh, we just came in. Because most hits, when you hear rappers and artists talk, they like, man, we was just in the studio just making some shit up. You know what I'm saying? It just came out like that. I didn't even think it was going to be a hit like that. I didn't even like the song. You know, you hear that story all the time. Like, so
I just
there's no creativity in music no more. And I'm speaking specifically hip hop. There's no more creativity. Nobody, you know, these guys are not putting the time in to put in good music. They don't have people around them to tell them that ain't it. You know what I'm saying? They got a bunch of yes men who say, yeah, no, that shit hot, bro. Keep that going. Because they, you know what I'm saying, they don't want to fuck up their situation. You know what I'm saying? Because if they say, nah, that ain't it, they might get fired or they might get kicked out.
No, yeah. Or it's just they hang around a lot of young cats that don't know song structure. They don't know what making a song is about. You know what I mean? Like, I get tired of just keep hearing about motherfuckers, niggas robbing motherfuckers, killing motherfuckers, shaking booty hoes, popping pussies, all that type of shit. It's the same shit. Like, how many variations of songs do you need? Like, tell me about you. Like Lil Durk, tell me about you. Maybe there are songs like that you kind of explain what it is that you are, like, or where you want to be, or whatever the fuck it is. Like, I want to hear something new, something refreshing. I'm tired of hearing females popping their asses, shaking their asses, popping their pussies, all that. Excuse my language. I get tired of that shit, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. I get tired of motherfuckers talking about how they killed a motherfucker and all this type of shit. Like, you know, it's cool every now and then. You know, I get it. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna sit here and say I'm from no ghetto ass motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm from a middle class family, dog. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I get it. But man, like, at least be more creative with the shit. You know what I'm saying? Something. You know what I mean? But you know, we can go on and on. But at the end of the day, like, you know, we kind of said it. Like, just get more creative, man. Try to have a different sound. Do something else.
Yeah, for sure. I can hear the young boys getting mad right now.
Hey, you're mad, but they know the truth. The numbers don't lie, bro.
I think it's a report out there that the older artists are making more money than the younger artists right now.
They are,
because you know why?
And they keep I'm sorry to cut you off. And the other thing is they keep killing each other. That's the other thing. You know what I mean? You killing all the great young artists. Like XXXTentacion should be huge. You know what I mean? Fucking Nipsey Hussle should be fucking huge. Mac Miller should be fucking huge. I could go on and on. Pop Smoke, he should be fucking huge. You know what I mean? PNB Rock. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I could go on and on and on and on about all these young cats that have died. Young Dolph. I fuck with Young Dolph. Memphis. I fuck with him tough. Like, you losing all these talented motherfuckers that are coming up. You know what I mean? So it's just like, bruh, stop killing each other. You know what I mean? Like, back in the day, like, the biggest murders we had was fucking Tupac and Biggie. But besides that, like, you know what I mean? And then you had like my man from Run DMC that got shot. But besides that, most of them was able to live past 50, at least have a career. You know what I mean? Right. A lot of these cats can't even make it to damn near 30.
Yeah, man. It's all bad. Oh, but the reason why the old heads is making more money is because they got timeless records. Y'all don't.
That's facts too. Yeah, that's facts too.
They got songs. They got songs that stand the test of time. You listen to that thing right now.
Not for real.
It hits you different.
they still be playing them Snoop Dogg songs. They still be playing them Dre songs, them Ye songs, the Commons, the Nas, like the Bismarck Keys. You know what I mean?
Drop it like it's hot.
Yeah, Nelly's, all that, bro. Yeah, like we saw that shit on like the BET Awards, man, where JD
those be the best segments on the hip hop awards, though. When they be doing that type of stuff,
that shit put me in that shit put me in a good fucking mood. I'm like, bro, that shit sounded, and it's crazy. Like, music that was made 10, 20 years ago sounds so refreshing. You know what I mean? Like, you know, you listen to this shit that's made today, and you pop that in. I'm like, bro, this is like night and day, bro. I'll always go back to this shit because I not just because I was born in that era. It just sounds so fucking good, man. It sounds so clean. It just puts you in a good fucking mood. A lot of music also is fucking depressing as shit nowadays. Motherfuckers always talk about pill popping, being depressed, and all that shit. I'm like, I'm all for mental health, bro. But man, when I want to listen to my music, bro, I want to listen to love, making love, having a good time, partying up. Whatever the fuck it is, man. You know what I'm saying? Not you pill popping, being depressed because, you know, some shit happened. Like, I get it, but god damn, bro, you can't make a whole album on that shit.
They showing you different. All right, man. Let's switch it up. ShowTime is ShowTime. We need them surefire bets, man.
Let's go, bro, because
we need to make some money this week.
We need to make some money, bro. I got broke off your picks last week.
That's crazy. Okay, look.
Hold on. We need them fire picks. Blazing. Give it to me.
All right. I'm about to put them together. Hold on. All right, so the first one we're going to start off with is we're going to take the Chiefs tomorrow on the money line.
Chiefs money line.
All right, then the Ravens going to give back. Money
they play?
They playing.
You said money line?
Yeah.
All right, money line.
Miami gonna be 5-1. Take them on the money line. Frisco, they're gonna stay undefeated. Take them on the money line. Eagles, they're gonna stay undefeated. Take them on the money line. And last one, Bills get back after that loss to the Jags in London, which I didn't know that was in London. So take Bills on the money line.
Bills money line.
Yeah. That'll get you back.
You heard it here, people. Don't be calling us, hitting us up.
Call ShowTime. Call ShowTime.
Don't hit me.
Call ShowTime. Don't call me. Don't call Chris. Don't call Ma. Call ShowTime. Matter of fact, Chris, add his @ so they can hit his @ not our @ Don't come to Chris Style Mall. Go to ShowTime's @
Don't tell me that you lost your son's life savings and his college fund, and you your wedding money or your hot honeymoon money because
Mm,
We getting back to the window. Johnny Cash is what they call him.
you
Johnny
know.
Cash. All right, bro.
Back to the.
All
I'm
right, man. Next subject. Marshawn Lynch and Russell Wilson.
Hmm.
If you watch the interview with him on Club Shay Shay, shout out to Shannon Sharp. Um, he talked about his relationship with Russell Wilson, which is no different from what everybody else, says about Russell Wilson. You can't really talk to him. You got to talk to a person to contact him to
Hmm.
talk to him, and Marshawn Lynch pretty much talked about how he didn't really fuck with Pete Carroll and he didn't really fuck with Russell Wilson like that. And there was one time when he tried to, he was on the phone with Russell Wilson, where he got in contact with Russell Wilson, and he tried to tell Russell Wilson like, I got your back. You know what I'm saying? When you messed up, just I want to know if you got my back. And Russell Wilson kind of like played him to the left, like, what? Like, the fuck is you talking about? Like, try to play him like that. And since that conversation, it kind of went left. Um, you've heard Legion of Boom talk about Russell Wilson. You've heard countless people say Russell Wilson is kind of Hollywood, and the person that you see on camera is not the real person. Like behind the scenes, he's fake,
Hmm.
for a lack of a better term. And I remember when he was on the Seattle, Percy Harvin said he wasn't a real brother. He was black. So I just want to get you guys' thoughts on this whole situation.
Go ahead, show. I'll let you go.
Okay, so this is what I tell you. Who Marshawn Lynch? Like to me, I feel like after I'm only here so I don't get fined. Like your career was really down the drain. So you know, what I'm saying? I feel like you're reaching. You know what I'm saying? Like that really left out. You don't play for them no more. You don't even play no more. He plays for a total different team. Like conversation didn't even need to be had. But I mean, he reached. You know what I'm saying? Look, that ain't that could have been super left alone. But how I feel is Russell, he's his own person. He a weirdo. Let him be weird by himself. You are what you are. He in love with his woman. He take care of his kids. Let that man be. You know what I'm saying? Marshawn Lynch, he on something else. To me, after he felt like that he should have been the Super Bowl MVP. He should have been this. He should have been that. And he just been salty ever since. And he wear it on his sleeve. You know what I'm saying? It's out on his chest everywhere you go. Every time you
Mm.
do an interview, you know what I'm saying? He's salty about it. You know what I'm saying? You out the league now. It's too late. That's how I feel.
Um, I'm gonna say this about the Russell Wilson situation, and not just with Marshawn Lynch, with all the people who have spoken up on Russell Wilson from the Legion of Boom and all of them who. This is more so like regional thing. Like they're from a certain section and he's from a certain section. He grew up a certain way, they grew up a certain way. You know what I'm saying? And it's not to say that they're blacker, more blacker than him, and he's less blacker than them. Like I just think that it's more so Russell Wilson had a different type of upbringing. You know what I'm saying? Like the Richard Shermans and the Marshawn Lynch, they grew up in the hood. You know what I'm saying? So their mentality is a little bit different. Whereas Russell Wilson looked like he grew up in like a suburban middle class, family. You know what I'm saying? So and that doesn't make him less of black than them. It's just heck, we can attest to that. I went through that as a kid. You know what I'm
Like
saying? Going to school and kids thinking you because you grew up in a certain way, oh, you not black enough, oh, you not this, you not that, because I didn't grow up on the west side, I didn't grow up in Northtown, whatever, and D was right there with me. You know what I'm saying? We both went through that a little bit, but it's like at the end of the day, like D said, at the like I've heard stuff behind the scenes about Russell Wilson, and maybe so. Maybe he is a little Hollywood, but whatever. You know what I'm saying? What he ain't the first one.
right, right. That's what I was.
He ain't the first one. He ain't gonna be the last one. So and y'all mad that y'all gotta contact somebody to speak with him. I mean, that's how he feels. Maybe he's not a very personable person. Maybe he's all business when it comes to football. He has his circle of people that he deals with, which is his family or whatever friends he grew up with, and he look at y'all like colleagues, co-workers. It ain't no different from us. We go to work. We may not mess with everybody at our job. You know what I'm saying? We may come do our 8 hours and go home. You know what I'm saying? That you know what I'm saying. Now don't get it twisted. There are some people at my job that I rock with heavy. Marl is one of them. You know what I'm saying? There's a few others, but my mentality is always when I go to work. Other than the few people that I mess with at this job, I come to do my 8 and go home. You know what I'm saying? All that what y'all got going on. Have a good day. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And maybe that's how Russell Wilson is. Maybe some guys are not personable in the locker room. They just come to play football, man, and go home. You know what I'm saying? But
man, Russell Wilson got to be one of the most cringiest dudes.
He is cringy. Mr. Unlimited and Bronco Country, let's ride. I mean, that's
like, all right, man. At this point, man, he just need to go ahead and they need to just go ahead and just try to fade each other. At this point, just get it over with. Just fade each other and get it over with. Just fade each other, man. See who wins. Come on top.
What would you do if Russell Wilson just mopped Marshawan Lynch? Put the beats on Marshawn Lynch.
I don't know, boy. I think that might be the upset of the century, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
What would you do if Russell Wilson was like, so you say I got a problem, huh? Like, he just come out there and just on some Mayweather shit.
I don't know, man. I don't know, bro. You know what I mean? He does call himself dangerous. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, bro. But at this point, man, just go ahead, just catch this fade, bro. Because at the end of the day, bro, this shit, like, I get it, man. Marshawn, like, losing that Super Bowl probably pissed him off the most, especially just how it happened, man. This man was running the ball like he was killing cats, bro. If he would have got the ball, they would have won that Super Bowl. We all know that shit.
They didn't because I won some money.
Yeah, there was a little favoritism with Russell Wilson. They wanted to see him win, but it's just kind of like the whole sense of like, I get what you're saying with you work with people that you don't mess with. You just go to work just to go to work. But I think in the football aspect, man, it's a little bit different, man. You got to kind of be one in a sense.
I get it. It's some camaraderie thing there in the locker room. I get it, but I'm just saying, I don't think everybody is on that. I think some people, they're cordial. We can be cool. You know what I'm saying? Right. Our main goal is to win this game. And I feel like we can be cordial enough to win this game. But outside of that, I don't feel like I have to be your friend or your homie for us to get along in this locker room.
No, I get it. I just think it's a little wild that he literally took the time to block his number before he called Marshawn. That's just crazy. Come on. Come on, man. Come on, man. That's some like wild shit, bro. Come on, you too grown to be doing that shit, bro.
You don't want Marshawn to know his number.
Come on,
this man calling me at 2:00 in the morning drunk.
I don't know if he was scared that Marshawn would get this man into some like gangster type shit. I don't know, man. But overall, bro, this shit's hilarious, man.
And I get this one thing, Marshawn, but Richard Sherman is like. He grew up in the hood, but he wasn't up there.
Richard Sherman's uppity.
Like Ivy League, Stanford.
Richard Sherman's uppity as fuck too, bro. Come on, man.
Hey, you listen to Richard Sherman talk?
Look,
he don't sound like nobody from Compton.
Nah, he don't. At the end of the day, like Russell Wilson is winning, bro. He got Sierra, man.
Yeah, I know.
He's
at the end of the day.
He hitting them cheeks.
Knock that.
He got what, 2 kids out of her, bro. Like
snatched her right up from Future.
From Future, dog, and Future's a G. Come on, man.
Swoop right up on it. Future still making lyrics about
it. And he swindled the Broncos out of 230 something. What was it? 200 million, something like that.
Legal bank robbing in this business.
That boy's winning, bro. I like at the end of the day, no matter how cringy Russell Wilson is and how terrible of a quarterback he's been the last year or two, that man is winning. So I'm sure Sierra probably divorced his ass here probably soon to take half of the shit.
Damn.
I think
you know it's coming, bro. You know it's coming.
He got a prenup. I think this dude's pretty smart.
Yeah, he's smart.
Yeah, I don't know. We might have to put a bet on that, dog. Might have to put a bet on that. I don't think my man got the prenup, bro. He probably pussy with, bro. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I don't know them dance moves. She probably doing them dance moves in the bedroom. So,
Oh, bro, she probably working the fuck out of that, man. That's why he be acting the way he acting, bro. He ain't going nowhere.
yeah,
Probably does some cuckold shit with her or some shit. All right, I'm getting too far ahead. I'm sorry.
How was block black
but,
phone call?
Huh?
How long ago was that block phone call?
That
It was
was
when they was in
during. It was
Seattle.
when they're in Seattle. Yeah, it
It's
was
the
when they were in
Seattle
Seattle.
days.
It's about to be 2024. Like Russell Wilson never would have brought that up to me. That's what I feel like.
Oh, of course, he's not gonna bring it up. That's not his character. But
He probably don't care.
Legion of Boom. Anytime they put a camera in there, what you feel about Russell? Well, yeah, bitch ass nigga.
No, facts. I think literally everybody on that team does not fuck with him, dog. That's just crazy.
Every time
They really
put a
despise
camera,
that man.
Sherman, how you feel? Oh, yeah, bitch ass nigga. He ain't shit.
No, they really.
What about you, Earl Thomas? I feel the same way.
It's crazy.
Yeah. All right. Let's do it. Week 6 NFL picks.
I just probably realized I probably killed any chance of us getting a sponsorship with that cuckold comment. My bad, Chris. Edit that shit, bro. Edit that shit, bro.
Man, I've heard far worse on these podcasts. People saying far worse. Y'all ready, fellas?
Yeah.
We tied last week.
All right, tomorrow, Thursday night football. Bronco and my Chiefs. I got my Chiefs. He ain't got to ask me,
Of course. Who you going with, Show?
Chiefs for sure.
Chiefs.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I'm going with Chiefs.
6:30 in the morning. I think this is in. Is this in Germany?
Yeah, it's a Germany game.
You got Ravens at Titans. That's an interesting one. I'm gonna go Ravens, but I'm scared because it's in Germany.
Yeah, don't worry about it. That's gonna play right into Lamar Jackson. He gets run all over the field.
You got Ravens?
Yeah, I got Ravens.
Yeah, Showtime taking Ravens.
Ravens. I'm going Ravens too.
You got Panthers at Dolphins. I got Dolphins.
Almost definitely.
You got Dolphins too?
Yeah, Dolphins to win.
Yeah, I'll go Dolphins.
This next one's kind of interesting, but Saints at Texans.
Yeah, this one's tough. I'm gonna go with Saints on the road.
What you got, Show?
And to me, I feel like when two bad teams play, I feel like I don't know which one's gonna play worse. So probably gonna go with New Orleans to win.
Texans are a better home team, so I'm gonna go with the Texans.
Texans, okay.
Commanders, left hand up. Who are we? Commanders versus the Falcons.
I'm gonna go with Falcons. I feel like Falcons play decent at home.
Go on Commanders. I think they bounce back.
Yeah. Rivera ain't gonna go on a back-to-back loss, or that seat will start to get hot.
Colts at Jaguars. You got Gardner Minshew playing.
I'm going Jags. I think Jags are. I think they look like they're getting back on good graces with their offense.
I'm gonna go Jazz because they're at home. That hot sun burning up them helmets. Yeah, I got Jacksonville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Jags should most definitely had a back-to-back.
Seahawks at the Bengals.
This one's tough.
That is tough.
But I'm gonna go with Bengals. They look like I think they get T. Higgins back too. So I'm gonna go Bengals.
What you got, Show?
Seahawks. Pete Carroll for the win, man.
I got Seahawks because they coming off a bye. They rejuvenated. They fresh. Yeah, I'm going to see them.
Get out coach. That's what I feel.
Vikings at the Bears. Why you laughing, Shil?
I just hear these bad teams. I'm like, how do you put this on TV and make people watch it?
You watch it. That's how good. That's how popular NFL is, man. We sit and watch this crap.
Yeah.
Especially if we got money on it.
Nah, facts. People bet anything. Who you got? Who you got, Show?
With the Ohio State, I'm going Justin Fields, man.
You going Bears? I'm gonna go Bears too. I think Bears will win.
Yeah, I got Bears too. Especially losing Justin Jefferson. Yeah. 49ers and Brian 49ers.
49ers for sure. They look strong.
Yeah.
After
They're the best team in the league. Right
Yeah, I got 49ers. I don't know what's going on with Deshaun. He might not even play this week, so yeah, I got Niners.
And you remember that leg injury with Chubb?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Patriots at Vegas Raiders.
Damn, this game is terrible. I'm a Raider fan. I'm gonna go with my Raiders, man. They should win this game.
Okay, so I'm gonna tell y'all something.
Uh-oh.
I really do this. They set the fluke up last season, so the Patriots will win this game. I just want y'all to know that. Last season, you remember the game was tied up.
Yeah, I remember. And then the whole Chandler Jones.
Yeah, throwing the ball backwards and all
Yeah.
that. The Patriots will win this game. Y'all mark my words.
For sure.
I'm going to go Raiders. Lions at Buccaneers.
This is gonna be a good game.
It is. Even though ShowTime doesn't like Jericho.
Yeah, that's wild. You know what? I'm gonna do a surprise pick. I'm gonna go upset. I'm gonna go Bucks.
Okay.
Like
Buccaneer
At home, yeah, I'm gonna go Bucks.
Yeah. What's the name of the quarterback over there for the Bucks?
Baker Mayfield.
Remember that name. Baker's gonna have a shootout game.
You got Bucks?
Yep.
I got the Buccaneers too. I think their defense makes some plays and wins the game.
Mm-hmm.
Cardinals at Rams. I got Rams, but I think it's gonna be close.
Yeah, I'm going Rams. I think getting Cooper Kupp back helps out a lot.
Kupp gonna show out 213 yards.
Jesus.
213.
13 on the people.
You got Eagles fly versus Jets, Jets. I had the Eagles.
Yeah, I got Eagles.
Sure. It's still
Man, who made the schedule? We got to sit through Giants and Bills on Sunday Night Football. I don't want to see that.
Yeah.
The Bills by a mile. They're in Buffalo, too. It's about to be a smoking session.
Yeah, I got Bills.
40-0.
You got Bills, so?
Bills for sure.
I hope Stan is listening to this. You better get smoked on Sunday night.
Yeah,
Don't even waste your time watching this.
Yo, when can they start flexing Sunday night games and Thursday night games?
They need today. They need to do it today. They just call people.
Yeah,
we need to make some arrangements. Monday, you got the Cowgirls and the Superchargers.
That's a toss-up, man.
It is a toss-up because I don't know.
That performance.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, he mentally shot, bro.
I'm gonna go Chargers in a shootout. I think it's gonna be a high-scoring game. Both of the Chargers defense is horrible.
I'm gonna go Chargers too.
They're like 32nd, 31st in defense.
Who you got? Show? You got Chargers?
Nah, Cowboys.
Cowboys. Hey, the only good thing about Sunday though, watch the Laker game, bro. They play the Bucks, man. Dame and Giannis gonna debut on Sunday.
I'm gonna check that out.
They gonna debut Sunday. They play the Lakers on Sunday. So
when is opening? The opening.
So opening night, I think is like the 25th or 6th. I think it's like the Suns play. Who the Suns play? I think the Suns play somebody, and then we play the Nuggets. Opening night. Lakers play Nuggets.
Okay.
We'll talk about that when we get closer.
I'll game with Jim. That's gonna be crazy. He had already won a championship, so now you got Dame time too. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
At that right there, he just says time for championship.
It's all good, baby. It's all good, man.
Let me go and get my Dame Lillard jersey. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't getting that shit.
Be ready.
Open it. Because we did speak upon the Lakers at the beginning of the situation.
Go ahead. The floor is yours, fellas. Go ahead and speak.
Yeah, what makes you think the Lakers are gonna be good this season? Just quick question.
Because we actually have a well-rounded team. We actually have shooters. We actually have a big man to help out Anthony Davis. At the end of the day, it's all about health with LeBron and AD. But Austin Reeves is gonna. This man is gonna be nice, boy. AR about to be nice, bro. That's how I feel, bro. Like we got a deep team for the first time since we won in 2020, since the bubble.
Ain't that the same team they had last season?
Nah, we got a different team, bro. We got Gabe Vincent now. We got Torian Prince. We got Christian Wood. We re-signed Ryu Hachimura. We still got D'Lo. We still got Austin Reeves. Bro, we're deep, bro. We got some young cats like Max Christie, Hushafino, bro. They're hooping. You know what I mean? We gonna be all right, bro. Trust me, bro. I'm sticking my Laker flag anywhere. Anybody want to talk to me about this? We can go blow for blow, and I'm gonna come out on top, bro. And that's a fact. You want to come at me with the Suns? Come at me with the Suns. You want to come at me with the Bucks? Come at me with the Bucks. Right now, I'm focused on them Nuggets, bro. Them Nuggets, man. They need to get their asses whooped ASAP. Y'all need to worry about Boston. Bucks need to worry about Boston. Oh, okay. It's gonna get heated. Like, look. I know football season, but it's gonna get heated with basketball season, especially with me. So let's get this season started. Who's your team? Show? You got a team?
Well, I fool with LeBron heavy, but if I had to have a team, I'd take Miami.
Oh, the Heat? Oh man, they over with. They ain't got nobody on that squad. But I like Jimmy though. I fuck with Jimmy and Bam though, but they ain't got no depth on that squad.
They gonna be all right. They gonna make it back to the playoffs. So you know,
I don't know, bro. I really don't know. I don't know if they make the playoffs this year. All it takes is one injury from one of them. They ain't gonna be hurt.
When y'all centers stay injured, you know that's not fair. He stay injured.
He'll be all right this year. He gonna be good this year. He gonna be good this year.
Another year older. Okay.
My man gonna be fine. He gonna be fine. I guarantee you he'll play at least 62 games this year. At least 62.
Ooh.
At least 62.
Now you remember you said something about betting. I want to bet that. I want to bet
what,
that.
62?
Yeah.
62 games?
Yeah.
Well, shit. When Chris give me my 100 for the Kadarius Toney, then bet that shit.
Whatever, man. Yeah,
bro, just give me my bread, bro.
No, I'm not
close.
I'm not giving you nothing.
Bro, we're like a couple weeks from November. My man don't even have 400 yards yet.
Whatever.
Give me my bread, dog.
Give it to you like.
I think you gonna owe me a burger. Didn't we bet something? Didn't we bet like a burger on something?
No.
I could have swore we did.
It might have, but I forgot what it was.
I forgot to. If I remember, I'll let you know.
Yeah, that sounds good. We could bet the burger.
You want to bet the burger on the 62 games?
Yeah. Wait, you talking about a real burger, though, right?
Yeah, man. Well, ain't no virtual. But this ain't no this ain't no NFT burger, bro. Yeah, a real burger, dog. A real burger.
Yeah, put the Oculus on it.
Five Guys. Okay, cool. Yeah.
I bet you a burger meal for sure.
For sure, he not playing 62. That's out. I say he gonna be somewhere like early 50s. Like
Early 50s.
early 50s. He not going 60 something.
I say about 62. I give me like 62. I say 62. I'm gonna stick with 62. I think he'll get to at least 62.
Nah, I ain't happy. But
all right, man.
I'm excited to see that USA team.
For next year?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're gonna have the squad if everybody stay healthy, man. They should blow them out because you got Steph, you got LeBron, you got KD, you got Devin Booker. Joel Embiid said he's gonna join USA. Bro, ain't nobody beating that squad. Convince me with all that.
That's crazy.
That's crazy. Yeah. I ain't even the bitch. That's just the starting five. You know what I mean? I think AD even said he wanted to play. So, it's been a minute since he got in that motherfucker.
Wait. So he be hurt all season long. No.
What?
This right back to what we talked about on the last segment. These people be pretending like they hurt. They really ain't hurt. Because there ain't no way that you hurt all season for the Lakers.
Bro, this is a new year, bro. What are we talking about? This ain't last year. This is a new year. My man is healthy. He looks good.
Hurt every season. We just going by trends. He get hurt every season.
But look. Has he gotten hurt the last couple years? Yes, he has. But I'm a believer he'll be fine this year, my brother. Come on, man. All right, why you trying to hold the black man down, bro? Let my man thrive.
Damn, he used the black card on you.
Wow.
Yo, it's gotta be black on black crime, bro. Root on for the brother, dog. God damn.
He used the black card on you.
What?
The NAACP card, okay.
Yeah, man. Come on, man. We gotta stick together, man.
All right, you got.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
Yeah, that's funny. All right, fellas, another great show in the books.
Yes, sir.
Go ahead and land this thing.
Okay.
Whatever streaming platform that you use to listen to your podcast on, the Cris Mall podcast is available on there, whether it be Spotify, Apple, Google, Amazon, iHeartRadio, whatever you listen to your podcast on, Cris Mall podcast is available on there. Also, we're also of course on YouTube. Hit that like button, hit that notification button, hit that subscription button if you're a new subscriber. So when the new episodes drop, bam, you get that notification. And whatever social media platform that you use, whether it be X, Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, Threads, whatever you use, the Cris Mall podcast is on there. Follow us at Cris Mall. I think it's on Instagram. It's Cris Mall podcast. So follow us. We'll follow you back. Give us some critiques. If you want, you can inbox us there and talk to us about shows, picks. If y'all ain't winning no money, you know what I'm saying. You can hit us hit us in the inbox, and we'll relay the message to show on the show. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it definitely getting forwarded, bro. We're not even gonna open up the emails. Just put in ShowTime lost me money, and we forward it straight to him.
Forward right to his inbox. Yeah, and he can answer for his crimes.
Yeah, facts.
Of losing people's money. I'm just playing.
This boy about to be like the DJ Envy of bets.
Nah, I'm just playing.
I'll fuck with you, so
I know my man Show gets down on the bet. I wouldn't have brought him on the show if he wasn't good with betting.
Nah, we gotta just talk shit, man. It was bad last week.
He taught me about betting, so
yeah, for sure.
We don't just bring fugazi niggas on here. You know what I'm saying? We don't do that.
Nah, this ain't no Ponzi scheme. We ain't doing that shit.
We don't do that. You know what I'm saying?
Nah.
Real stuff over here.
Legit business. We get W-2s over here, boy.
Yeah.
Hey, how about just beating the Ravens for the money?
What happened?
The Steelers beat the Ravens for the money.
Yeah, it fucked up my ticket.
Bro, I don't even know how that happened, bro. I don't know how y'all won that, but
Fucked up my ticket. I
Yeah.
still thought I had a chance. Lamar Jackson marching down the field, and he fumbled damn TJ Watt.
Oh,
Big head bastard.
we ain't playing.
Y'all defense has always been legit. And that offense. Talk about Mr. Pickett over there.
Oh my goodness.
Maybe y'all need to trade for Kirk Cousins.
Oh goodness. Ooh.
oh, bro, that'll help me with George Pickens, bro. That man need to be.
At least he'll get the ball to George Pickens.
Bro, George Pickens will turn into the new Justin Jefferson's boy if they get Kirk Cousins, boy.
I'm thinking that we should get. I don't know. Just as long as Pickett is gone, we're gonna be all right. Because
Kirk Cousins. Get Mr. Icy himself, boy. Get the gold chains on. You know what I mean? Mr. You like that. You know.
He'll fit right in Pittsburgh.
He looked like he would fit in the Pittsburgh Steelers jersey.
We need somebody who's gonna get out there and scramble a little bit, throw something, you know.
Y'all can go get Kyler Murray.
Okay, I'll take Kyler for sure. He'll fit in the black and yellow for sure.
He got an arm too.
Y'all gonna end up with Zach Wilson, bro.
Damn.
Oh no.
Y'all gonna end up with Zach
keep
Wilson.
Kenny Pickett. You might as well keep Kenny Pickett if you're gonna go to Zach Wilson.
Nah, low key, Zach Wilson been playing better than Kenny Pickett. Low key.
I'm actually gonna agree. That's Kenny Pickett. He ain't no good, man.
Unless you want Russ, take Russ off Denver's hands.
I'll take Russ. Over
And look, if they were like, look, we'll throw you a second round pick and give you Russ. Just take him off our hands. Would you do it?
Yes.
I think Russ will play better over there in Steelers.
And the second round.
Especially under Tomlin.
Yeah, get a second round pick and Russell Wilson.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll throw y'all first round. Don't even worry about it. On the house.
You gonna throw the first two? I would do all that, but
absolutely. Now let me tell you why. Russell got some experience, and I believe he done won a Super Bowl already. So you bring that talent and that experience to come play with some receivers that's hungry, with some running backs that's hungry, with a franchise that's built on winning.
What running back?
I knew he was gonna say something.
What running back? What running back you talking about?
Yeah.
You gonna say his name?
1,000-yard rusher. Come on, man.
Who?
Come on, 1,000-yard rusher, man.
What 1,000-yard rusher?
Najee Harris, son.
Yeah, you already know what it is. I don't know why you do that.
Najee Harris, son. Put some respect on his name.
Yeah, man. So to me, Russell will fit real good with Pittsburgh Steelers. He got Mike back there. Oh my goodness.
That might be the worst combination I've ever seen, bro.
What?
That might be the worst combination I've ever seen, bro.
Russell could take off.
That's like Will Levis doing the combo with the mayo and coffee, bro. That shit just did not go, bro. That's just terrible.
If Russell went to the Steelers, Super Bowl contenders.
With Najee Harris? No way. No way.
Go block something.
My man runs so slow, look like he running back in time, bro. That's just crazy.
That man just run hard. That's all.
Hard and slow. Get out of here, bro. You can do that. You probably do better than fucking Najee Harris ass.
See that hole hit it hard.
Yeah. Sorry, Najee. That's crazy. Talking, by the way.
That's crazy. Do you have a Najee Harris jersey?
I don't.
Why not?
Because I'm a big.
What? Yeah, you rep your boy hard. Why don't you got the Najee?
I don't have no new Steeler jerseys.
Why not?
Everybody old school.
Old school. You don't like none of the new cats?
I mean, I like Najee, and I like Pickens. I like.
So why don't you represent Najee then? You got Mr. CTE jersey?
No.
You ain't got Antonio?
He went to Hollywood for me, man. He went way to Hollywood.
Yeah, Big Ben jersey.
Yeah, and you know what? I got like 3 of them.
Never mind. I was gonna say something.
I was about to say something too. But I was like, nah. Let's just go ahead. Let's just go ahead and end this podcast before I get all a little wild.
Shut up.
Hey, don't forget the 6-time Super Bowl champion. Don't forget that.
Oh man, there you go. All right, y'all.
It's gonna be embarrassing whenever Janae come on this motherfucker.
Oh God, 2 of them. Shit,
2 of them.
Bring one of my chief people on here.
Black and yellow.
All right, y'all. Until next time.
All right, man. We out.